Two is here.
All right, it's about, I think it's about 7 o'clock. We'll call this meeting to order Thursday, June 20th, 2019 of the Economic Development Commission. So first on the list is approval of the minutes. Has everyone had a chance to review and read the minutes?
I move to approve as presented.
A motion?
Second.
A second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so, public participation? Anything?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to know if you received any applications.
Could you state your name?
Yeah, Joan Gagney on Central Village. I'd like to know if you received any applications for businesses, because I know is it the 22nd is the last date for?
Nominations, you mean?
Nominations.
Oh, that's on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll
All right,
review
I'll
it.
wait for that.
Yeah,
But
we'll review that.
I was just wondering, because I was concerned that there might not be enough time if you could extend the date.
Right, right. Okay, we'll discuss that. Excellent.
All right, thank you.
No more public participation. We'll move on to reports. Mary Ann?
Budget was approved at town meeting, yay!
You got money.
The annex final report was given the 23rd of last month. It was a really good meeting, and it revealed an awful lot. The three primary highest indexed uses are initially, number one is education, an educational component. Number two is civic, number three is community. So we're waiting, the formal final written report has not been done yet. This was to present the consultant's findings to the public. So we are anticipating receipt of that within the next week or so.
Great.
So that was very, very good.
If there's any action on mothballing the building at all? or-
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet.
Is that range what about what it would cost?
To mothball the building,
No.
$50,000.
No, to really use it.
That depends on what it's going to be used for.
And there may be grants and
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
There are more grants available if it's for educational purposes, and the goal is because not every high school student is college bound for whatever reason, and that's fine. But if we could get them out of school with the ability to have a trade that they can earn a living wage.
Or manufacturing even.
Something,
Yes.
manufacturing, nurse, medical field. So using it as a trade school with evening for adult learners,
I think it's a cool idea.
that's the goal. And there are more grants available for the educational purposes, whereas if it were to be, for example, used for civic, which a lot of people thought, move the town offices there. You know, besides the fact that the configuration is wrong and the size is wrong, the town would have to foot the bill.
Of course.
You know, so that, it was a really, really great, and the consultant did a really good job.
How was the turnout?
None,
Not good.
No, very good.
you know, it
It's
was,
disappointing.
it was disappointing, but the people that were there was a lot of really good back and forth, and a lot of good
Input.
contribution. So, you know, we welcome everybody that did attend and show their support and contribute to the discussion, so that was very helpful.
And will the report be available online?
Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
It's great news.
Anything else? Do they have I guess we'll get to that.
Yeah, we will. I had that too, but I crossed it out because I saw it later on.
Okay. Okay, so we'll move on to old business. We have the welcome packet and the business development guide that Mary Ann's been working on.
Yeah, the assessor and town clerk were the last two I was waiting for to review it and contribute. So if everyone is good with this and nothing else to add, I will make one little edit, and under the general checklist, question number 14, that one will be deleted because I haven't put that together yet. Once I get it together, I'll update
Yeah,
this.
that's good.
But I want to get this out. I don't want to hold up just for that. So if everybody's good with this, I'll have copies made and get it uploaded onto the website.
we need a motion or?
No, I just consensus whether, you need to add this or it's good to go.
I mean, we can always add to it down the road.
Yeah,
if we find
exactly, and
that it
change it.
needs changes,
Exactly.
but I think this is a really good place to start. Looks like it includes everything.
Looks good. I'm in agreement.
Me as well, yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Great
Okay.
job.
All right, awesome.
Can I keep this one?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll mention that one, the next one. Anything else on the business development guide, or else that?
This is it.
All right,
Round
we'll
one.
move on to business visitations.
Yes.
I did go out and visit with Dental Agency, Amtech, or manufactured, and New England Service Controls. The other two that I had scheduled was for postponed, and I didn't get a chance to reschedule with them and see which arrived. So I'll just kind of go through each one, just a little synopsis. So we met first with Dave Fallon at Amtech. It's a great business up there. He's looking to add another 15 to 20,000 square feet for warehousing. And he's had a couple of builders come up to give estimates. So, excellent to go there and talk to business people. I did start out with people that I know already. So I was just trying to develop a dialogue and find out what they're interested in so as we go along. One of the concerns, not a concern, but just, the industrial park was developed and had kind of like policy and protocol for industrial type businesses, and that didn't stay, that concept didn't stay true to form, let's say. So those were just some concerns, but happy to see the park fill up, and businesses being there, even though they're not, from the original design. So that was kind of one of the concerns. Just the intent of a great corporation. And then I met with Ward Walker from Pro. Great, another guy I know, he gave me the tour. He runs a very nice business, excellent policy and protocol with his employees. His manufacturing area where he has all the CNC equipment, computerized stuff, that stuff runs 24/7. A lot of medical
Nice.
equipment in there. High security cameras all over the place. No matter where he is, you can see what's going on. I was very impressed, very impressed. One of the concerns with, is a dynamic that goes on with, while we're happy in our region to have EV, or General Dynamics, ramping up, they're taking a lot of talent away.
I was just gonna ask you about
And
that.
so that is a
Yeah.
big concern, because what they're doing is they're playing, a prevailing wage
Yeah.
plus,
Yeah.
And so he can't really compete with that. And the only thing that the only thing when you look at it long term, this is a short term, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, those jobs will be going away. So, that's kind of the concern that he sees in that area, that all that talent being taken away, people that have been with him for many years,
Now, as far as talent being taken away, if he's been searching for employees, has he had trouble finding employees that are trained for what he needs?
That's a good question.
Doesn't he go have the training?
He does. There's a certain background, amount of background
Right.
that they will need, to run the equipment. He does a lot of the programming of the machines to set up the jobs. So the training is a concern.
Does he do internships, do you know? Like
Yeah.
work with the colleges and do
Yeah, I
internships?
don't
That
know.
might be
I
a,
don't know. Been doing it for many years, so it's one of the first ones out there. And then I met with New England Service Control, Jean and Tina France. They're over in Rusup area. They're HVAC company. They do more high-profile type projects, larger, not so much in this area, but larger construction sites, maintenance, things like Bacchus Hospital, stuff like that. And similar concern with town. Their jobs, a person with average pay per hour is about $70 per hour. But they're having trouble, trying to get and keep those people. And a lot of that is people not wanting to work in elements, so year round, that kind of thing. It's great pay. So, that was another concern. So there's a little theme going on there. Also met with Lynn Hill at Coachell Agency. We talked about her business a little bit and her participation in the community. Things are good. One of the questions that came up and I'm trying to resolve is about a property owner having the ability to vote in the town of Plainfield. So I'm trying to talking to Louisa about it. She's doing a little research. So that's
You mean a property owner that owns property in town but lives out of town?
exactly. And so the question is really, it's a corporation that owns property. It's not so much the individual. Is there any representation from the corporation to be able to have some say with what goes on in the process, or anything within the town? So that pretty much wraps it up. There is a theme there, as far as employees hiring, educating them, and so some of the talk, about redoing the building over by the high school or the old high school. For some skilled, type of trade.
QBCC has some machine, training for machines and stuff. How about Ellis
Tech? Yeah.
Yeah, they do, and as does Norwich Tech, and we're not looking to take away from those, but to add to.
Right.
Enrich another group of individuals too.
Exactly.
And you have some.
Are willing to partner with us to contribute to create the training facilities up there.
Right. One of my next visits, I talked to Kim Coons at Westminster, and they're very active in Plainfield High School, helping develop that.
Yeah.
That pathway.
Yeah, exactly. And we do have somebody on our commission that doesn't she work?
Who, Jody at QB?
Yeah, isn't she in the industrial?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth, I believe so.
Yeah.
So it's good that you're developing a theme with these visits, that you're finding.
Or a way of uncovering it.
Yeah.
Right.
So, anybody have any questions?
Did you suggest to Lynn that she comes to some of the meetings and offers her opinion? If she wants to be heard on something, maybe
Right.
we allow
Tech?
public participation.
Lynn Hill? If she wants, she'll be here.
Okay.
I know that.
Yeah, I know that's not a vote,
Right.
but it's a voice.
Right.
She's hold on.
All right. So that's it for my visits. I'll continue doing those. I'll try to let you know if anybody that wants to come along.
Okay.
So visioning sessions. I didn't get a chance to. You had one at the Plainfield High School?
We had one upstairs
Right.
for Plainfield Village.
Oh, okay. I think I know that one.
Unfortunately, that was nowhere near as well attended as the Moosup visit.
Really?
That Moosup was packed. It was really wonderful. There were I want to say maybe 18 people or so at the Plainfield Village visioning session. And it was really disappointing because Plainfield is the largest of the 4 villages. And I really was hoping that attendance would be
So
better.
what was the method of marketing or advertising?
Just like with Moosup, the website and mentioning it at the meetings and Turnpike Buyer ad.
Okay.
So we didn't do anything differently,
Right.
but we got some good ideas. And we would like to try to get Central Village and Mohegan done before the end of summer.
Okay.
So the graphic arts students have already taken photos over in Warrigan. They haven't yet done Central Village. Warrigan will probably be our next one, but we don't have that scheduled yet.
And some of the ideas, anything,
Well, oh, actually, it seemed a little bit more generic than most of, and a lot of the discussion was Moosup related, like,
okay.
you know, the green behind, that the town owns across from Rite Aid, you know, do something with that. Well, that was already discussed when we did the Moosup.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
But, you know, people did have good ideas, and one of which was to create like a makerspace and retail, obviously, and get the Interroyal site back up and running, which we're working on it.
Right, they just don't see that.
Not gonna
so they
happen, you know,
don't
right off the bat, but
Right.
Can you define makerspace for me?
well, you know, we're makerspace, artsy space, artisans that, you know, have talent. For example, let's take a photographer, a professional photographer. Isn't quite ready to open a studio,
Right.
Need some place to.
but there's,
Show their work.
exactly, almost like an incubator, almost like an incubator space.
Right,
Because we mentioned that, the Moosup one,
right.
and
Yeah,
in a lot of towns, what they do, they offer it either at no cost or very little cost to
Yep.
the artists or the, you know, wants the space. And
yeah.
it gets this stuff out, like, I know there's like, literally it was like a hallway between two buildings. They used to put like art stuff and things like that, and who it was. And there's a couple of spaces, and that's kind of how it gets going. And then it brings other people in, and then you start to get people who start to pay things, and, you know.
Is there any space that they indicated that would be useful?
They
for
didn't
that?
pick one out in particular, but it's an excellent idea, and I think it's an excellent idea throughout town. And as we want to revive the downtowns, I think that would be extremely helpful, because it would help the small businesses that are, for example, right now operating out of their home, get a jump start
Right.
to, you know, and then they can see, well, do I really need?
A storefront, right.
Exactly, exactly. So,
Right, because you don't want to set them up to fail. They
No,
don't want to go right
exactly.
from home to storefront if they don't need it. And
Yeah.
This is kind of that in between. That's a
yeah,
great
exactly,
idea.
and obviously, you know, a market's needed, because lost a market, and let's face it, granted, big lines down the road, but that's not an easy trek if you're walking.
It's not very affordable for the elderly either.
Excellent. Next we have Business of the Year nominations.
Yes.
So.
We got 4.
We got 4. So I did, after we spoke, what you had mentioned, I sent out 100 to 100 different businesses. And so I was hoping that we were going to get some. And I also, when I attended the Plainfield Business Association last night, handed out the forms, you know, talked to them. So we have, what type of a date could we have?
Today.
Today. So,
Maybe we should postpone.
can we? What do you-
Well,
Like,
time.
Huh?
extend it,
Yes.
it's due in August. right?
Oh, I'm sorry, the deadline is the 22nd.
Of June.
Yeah, which is, what,
Saturday.
Saturday?
Saturday.
Today.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
So, I don't know.
But, I mean, we haven't gotten one in quite a while. I wouldn't hold my breath for any more to come in by Saturday,
You said
frankly.
you just gave more, right?
Yeah, I
So-
mailed 100,
How much-
different businesses, and then I handed probably about, there were about 10 or 15.
Would we be picking it at the next meeting, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, that's up to the commission. I mean, if you want to get together on a separate night just to go over business of the year nominations and make a decision, that's fine. If you want to do it as part of the regular meeting next month, that's fine, but we just need to remember this is going to be presented at the August 3rd Celebrate Plainfield Day, so we need to get the plaque made.
Okay. Can we get that at the award?
I beg your pardon?
Can we get it at awards?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, pretty quick.
Mhm.
So Yeah, so I'm thinking if you want to extend it a little longer, I would say maybe another, let's see, 4 weeks,
2 weeks?
couple, and
2 weeks it is. Let's get a date on that.
And we can do that by email even, right? Discuss it and, right, there's only
like
4.
July,
Well,
2 weeks is July 4th.
the 5th,
That's a Friday,
yeah, is it?
and we're closed.
Something about,
To do the
That's right.
following.
And we're closed on Thursday because it's the 4th of July, so
Maybe
the
following.
3rd,
so 3rd, July 3rd, yeah, let's do that.
All right. Here, 7 o'clock.
we do that.
So are we gonna meet here?
Yeah.
What time?
7?
Can we do it earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. we should-
Really?
So the next day, July 4th.
July 3rd, people have things to do, yeah.
Right.
I can do as early as 5.
Yeah, you want to do 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock,
Let's do 5.
special meeting.
No, we won't take this up.
No.
No,
That's what I would think.
I'll send another, I'll revisit those businesses again.
okay, that's not gonna give, if the deadline for submission is July 3rd, we're not gonna be able to go through the applications, I don't think, in enough detail if we meet the same night to pick one. You know what I mean? It'll be rushed, I think.
Was there a way to distribute, scan and distribute what you have?
Well, what if I get an application in, you know, I mean,
Right,
what if I get 17 in on the 3rd
right,
at 3:30?
right.
So how about the meeting,
Now, if we meet the following, what? The following Thursday,
that's.
which is the 11th, would that be enough time to have the thing made for
Yeah.
August
It
3rd?
doesn't take that long.
Right.
So why don't we distribute by email the
Yeah.
nominees, so we can all be thinking and
So
Exactly.
so you want to
reviewing?
change that to the 11th?
Okay.
To meeting, special meeting at
Okay.
11th at 5,
Okay.
but 3rd is the deadline.
The 3rd is the deadline, and before the close of business on the 3rd, I'll get them emailed to everybody.
Okay.
So July 11th, 5 o'clock.
Will be the final vote, and we'll have had a
Yeah,
week
that's-
to review
Yeah.
the nominees. I think that's a great idea. All right, so July 11th, 5 p.m.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. You know, they're aware, because in fact they're not taking the time, or they don't want to nominate themselves.
We're just taking care of the day-to-day and just another.
Just another thing, yeah. So that's unfortunate.
All right,
But, I
so-
mean, you know, they don't have to be nominated by a business,
No.
Right,
you know? I mean,
anybody can. Had a
exactly.
good experience at this sort, yeah. The criteria is, can I look at that again, please? And maybe once we give one award,
Yeah,
People
yeah.
will be
so,
like,
right,
yeah,
yeah, no. I have the duty to get all the vendors, the tables and all that kind of stuff, so I'm talking to those people. All right.
Can we add something to the agenda?
Sure, we have.
Membership in the Plainfield Business Association?
Okay.
We need a vote?
Yeah, so being that the budget has passed.
Wait a minute, we need a vote?
We need a vote.
To add.
Yes, so,
Oh,
I,
yeah,
a motion, yeah.
yeah, and I second.
So a motion has been made and seconded to
To add to
add
the
to the
agenda.
agenda
Participation.
membership to the Business Association.
As new business item C. So now we need a vote. I vote in favor.
Yes. Aye.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed, motion passed, okay. So, we'll go on to we'll add that, we'll go through that after. So we have EDC presence on town website. So, one of the things, and correct me if I'm wrong, is there going to be a plan to redo the whole town website or not?
It's in the works.
Okay.
When it's gonna happen, I can't tell you.
Okay. All right. So one of the things that we want to be able to do is redo at least the economic development area. And what this concept really was to have a commission members go out, take a look at other towns, other sources, economic development sites, and look at the resources and what they have to offer. And then be able to bring that information back here so we can kind of organize our thoughts on what the town can offer here.
Yeah, and look at our site first
Yes.
and see what we've got on it. And then look at everybody else's and say, oh, we need that, oh, we need that.
Right, so we can add
Those
those
are
resources.
routine, it's all, I'm on the websites of most towns routine.
Oh,
Well, because we click on to get, like, if you want to go online to look at assessment records,
Right,
this or that.
And I have been, looking around, Thompson's, Thompson does a nice job, Anderson does a nice job, Norwich, when you go out, Norwich kind of works through.
Plainfield is pretty easy to navigate.
It is, I just like to have a little more,
Presence.
yeah.
Yeah, for us, yeah.
And a little more, more professional, business centric, I should say. Comic sans, graphics. So anyway, just so we can go out, take a look, bring some ideas, and so we can get those links.
And we can discuss the ideas at the next meeting.
Yes, please. Anything to add on the EDC presence? All right, so we have scheduled business informational meetings. So another concept, we had talked about this a little bit, is to be able to develop a relationship with small businesses and business here in town and have some informational meetings that EDC would present or support. So then that's kind of the idea here. So one is written as a loan seminar, another one business educational seminar. So we could, put that together and offer that. So would that be through like an SBC, small or SBA?
It could be. I mean, and if you're talking loans, I mean, obviously you want to pull the banks in.
Is that something we can do in place of our meetings, or would that be?
Well, if two people want to volunteer to work on it and then report at the next meeting, this is what we've come up with,
Right.
for example.
So we'll need an agenda, a list of people we would like to invite to speak.
Right. So I guess we should develop content for the meetings.
That's
and
what I would say.
And then try to pick some dates.
Yep.
All right. Does that sound like a good thing? Is everybody?
I think it would be beneficial to businesses and anyone thinking about
Right.
starting a
Somebody
business.
starting in small, how can they get money, and
Right.
how can they get support, where can they go?
Yeah, how to start a small business.
Well, so,
Yeah.
when we talk about small business, it was interesting because Dave Fallon and myself, we both, when we first started the business, we went to the state of Connecticut, and there was a thing called the enterprise zone, and there were monies available from the Connecticut Development Authority and that kind of thing. And it was such a process though, because by the time everything was done, we had the closing. I had been in business more than a year, same thing with them. Then the funds finally came. It was just such a slow process. But that kind of a pathway for people to be able to get into business or develop their business or add on, if we could kind of lay that out, that would be great. So we'll work on that. Line item C, like the business association membership,
How much is it?
that's $100.
Or motion?
Yeah, but it can't be until after the next budget year starts, July
Oh,
1.
yeah. Keep
So you can make a motion to join the Plainfield Business Association
it
when
after
the,
July.
yeah,
Okay, make a motion we join it after July 1st.
You second that?
For the amount of $100. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Executive session, correspondence, everybody had the opportunity to kind of review this. There was some activity on the trade name listings. Yep. Anything to add? So it's
We
nice.
added to it, not.
yellow is good, that means there's new
Yeah.
businesses.
Yeah, and some of them are existing businesses, you know, that I know that, again, they just registered their trade name or a new trade name.
Okay.
So, any business development guide, anything else to add or review?
I got nothing. Move to adjourn.